Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is Small, and today we have the 5 things you should know before you jump into the Lost Ark Closed Beta. First things first, if you have missed it, Amazon has announced that they are adding 35 additional regions to the Closed Beta and release of the game. If you're interested, if your country is on that list, you will find the list down below in the video description. You just click on the link and then you can see if your country is on it. Now, with that said, if you are living in Belgium or the Netherlands, I have some bad news for you. You are not on it, because this has to do with regional laws and Amazon hasn't found a way to circumvent those yet. So you have to wait a little bit longer, I'm afraid. Now for South America and Oceanic, which are the two biggest regions which are joining the fray, for the beta, you will not get your own servers. You have to join the North American or European servers. I know that sucks, but they didn't make it in time. Now for the release, South America, you will get your own servers. Oceanic, you don't. Now, before you're getting angry, that means this is only for the release, and I am pretty sure they are already working on getting those servers live. I don't know that to 100%, but it seems like that Amazon Game Studios has the same problems like Final Fantasy XIV has right now. Final Fantasy XIV, I kid you not, is trying now for 10 months to set up Australian servers, and they just can't because of COVID restriction and server shortages and so on and so forth. Like, they have some serious trouble, and all those issues sound very much like everyone would have those issues if they are trying to set up servers in Australia. So I know that sucks, but that is apparently the problem right now. Now, this brings us to the second point, and this closed beta is a technical closed beta. What is that supposed to mean? Well, that means that they're focusing mostly on the technical aspects like server infrastructure. They want to know how those servers are running, and this is why they have a special server event going on for the first 3 to 4 hours when the beta is going live. And what they will do is they will funnel all the players in a region onto one server. So Europe will only have one server. North America will only have one server. And what that means, you probably can imagine, it means server queue times, waiting times, lags, issues, and so on and so forth. And I know that's annoying, but let's be honest here, better to figure that out right now in the beta instead on release, where it really counts, where you don't want to have those issues. And if you haven't seen the new World release, then yeah, you really want them to test that out. You really want them to get it right. So let them do it. And the good news is, even though they are doing the server testing event, they have already announced that they extended the beta because of that. And so you're not really missing out too much if you cannot play the first 4 hours of that event. And after the 4 hours, they will actually activate all the other regional servers which are still missing. So if you want to wait and then join a server, you should be good to go. Also, they want to test the item shop in the game, which is very important. As you know, this game is free to play in the East, and it will also be free to play here. But especially in the Eastern version of this game, there are some mechanics people would definitely consider pay to win, or at least like pay to get an advantage. And that's something Amazon wanted to clear out when they released it here in the West, and they already made some significant changes to the item shop. But that doesn't mean they are not interested to know what you think about it. So make sure that you are checking out the item shop. You are also getting free currency for the item shop you can utilize to just buy some stuff and get a feel for it, and then give them your opinion on what should change, what can stay, and so on and so forth. So make sure you are doing that. Another technical aspect they want to test is their voice over IP system they implemented. Make sure that you deactivate that in the audio options when you start the game, because it is always on. Yep, it is automatically on and your microphone is hot. So make sure that you deactivate that if you don't want to just blast other players the whole time around you with whatever you were doing. One last thing for the technical test. After the beta, everything will get deleted. Your progress, your character, everything will be gone. So I know that some people have asked, like, hey, will we keep our characters? And the answer is no, you won't. They will be gone. It's a good question though, because in other regions after the betas, they actually kept the characters and the progress you made. So again, good question to ask. Here in the West, they will delete everything. Now, with that said, this brings us immediately to the third point. Take your time, look around, explore, test out things you normally wouldn't test, like more classes. I know that everyone is set on their class they want to play, and you already have like your main class maybe figured out, but seriously, test out the other classes. I still remember vividly how one of my buddies was like, oh, Berserker. Oh, nah man, big dude, big sword. Ooh, how original. Oh, no, not interested at all. And then for the last few hours of the alpha, he was then playing the Berserker. He was like, oh my god, why have I never tested that out in the first place? This char is amazing, right? So keep that in mind, test out more characters, and as I said, explore. This is so interesting. Lost Ark is a game which is taking you by the hand with the main quest and is then moving you through the game. If you're just following the main quest, you are good, so to speak. But there are still so many things the game is not really telling you. Like, there are multiple regions on the map where there are like hidden boss fights, farm spots, treasures, hidden dungeons, and the game is never telling you to go there. So take your time, because everything gets deleted anyways, and explore the map, explore the world, and have just fun. Or crafting. It's so weird. Like, crafting will be mentioned in the main quest and will be shown to you for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then afterwards they never talk about it ever again. So if you like missed out on it a little bit, or you didn't care too much because you just rushed through it, then you will be like, hey, doesn't this game have crafting? Wonder when they're showing that to me. Like, in the blink of an eye, you can miss out on it. I kid you not. So take your time, look around. Also, when you get your ship, make sure that you are sailing around. Check out some of the islands, because sometimes you might find some secrets there. So definitely take your time to explore the game. There's a lot to it, and you don't want to miss out. Now, with that said, that brings us to the fourth point, and I can already hear some people saying, but Mo, I don't give a damn. I want to be like max level in the beta. I have heard that the real game only starts at level 50. Like, how do I get to level 50 as fast as possible? I want to power level this ish. Well, good news. I have already multiple characters on max level in the Eastern versions of the game, and I can tell you the fastest way on how to level in the game. Now keep in mind, yes, this is faster, but it's not like, oh, you're reaching max level in 2 hours or in 3 hours or something like that. Like, you still have to do the main quest, you still have to go through the progress. So yes, it will make you level faster, but it's not like instant max level, okay? So first things first, do the main quest. I know, some people might now say, duh, of course you were doing the main quest. No, seriously, do the main quest. It's like Final Fantasy XIV. Like, that's the thing you want to do, and ignore the side quests. The side quests are not doing anything for you. They're not really giving you a good amount of XP. They are not giving you good items. They're really just there to exist, so to speak. Like, you don't need the side quests. They're a waste of time. Let me give you an example. When you have a main quest, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to finish a main quest if you not have to go through a dungeon. And they will give you 15,000 XP for one main quest. In the meantime, in 10 to 15 minutes, you can finish about 5 side quests. And every side quest will give you between 500 and 1000 XP. So you just have to do the math here, and you realize very quickly, oh, wait a minute, that's like much less XP than I could make through the main quest. Yeah, it is. And as I said, you are getting enough items and all that from the main quest. So only focus on the main quest, ignore the side quests. They're really not worth it. Now let's talk about dungeons. Should you do the dungeons on normal mode or hard mode? And the answer is normal mode. If you want to rush through the game and you want to power level, you do hard mode. You do normal mode. You do not hard mode. That's what I wanted to say. Because hard mode is slowing you down. Yes, I know, for the first 4 dungeons, the hard mode is still pretty easy and it doesn't really slow you down too much. But afterwards, dungeons becoming complicated. They really become complicated and much harder. And the moment you are playing them on hard mode, you are getting slowed down quite a bit, especially if you are playing with randoms or even with friends. Like, you want to play this on normal mode if you want to get through it as quickly as possible. But Mo, the epics! What's about the epics? Okay, I get it. You want the shiny epics. I really do get that. The thing is, they're not worth it. You are leveling too quick. And because you are leveling too quick, you are also finding a good chunk of epics by just doing the main quest and doing just some normal dungeons. And even then, you are leveling so fast that after like 3 levels, the blue items will be as good as the epics you found in those dungeons. So you wasted a lot of time to get an epic you were switching out after like 3 levels with a blue item anyways. So I know it sucks, but don't waste too much time on the epics till you reach like level 50. Like, they are not doing a lot for you till then. Like, just do the dungeons on normal and go as quickly as possible through those dungeons. Now, this brings us to the 5th and last point of this video. Last but not least, is there PvP in this game? Yes, there is. There's actually a bunch of PvP here. There is open world PvP. There's arena PvP. There are even like castle defenses and castle sieges. Now, before you're panicking and you're like, I hate PvP. Oh my god, I cannot stand PvP. I don't want to play PvP in the game. Don't you worry, you don't have to. PvP is completely optional in this game. There's never a moment where the game is forcing you to play PvP. Like, even the main quest is not at some point, oh yeah, so for the main quest, if you want to continue, you have to do a round of PvP. Ain't gonna happen. Don't you worry about it. But if you love PvP, let's talk about it for a moment. So, PvP in Lost Ark normally starts at around level 50, especially the open world PvP and some of the other special events. So in the beta, you might not reach that point because not everyone will reach level 50 in the beta, let's face it. But that is where it starts. Now, Arena PvP is normally also a level 50 PvP thing you can do. But Amazon Game Studios has apparently made changes to at which point you can do Arena PvP in the game. They lowered the level. Which level it is now? We don't know. Like seriously, we don't know. They haven't told us that. But if I would had to guess, I would say we are getting Arena PvP at around level 26, because that's the point when you are reaching the main city in the game. And it would make sense that they are putting like the Arena PvP at that point when you are unlocking the main city, because that's also where the arena is. So you might be able to actually check out Arena PvP in the closed beta. And the good thing is the Arena PvP is balanced. You do not get like any boost out of your level. Like the level is always the same, the equipment is the same, the skills and abilities are on the same level. Like there is no advantage in the Arena PvP, and it's all coming down to skill. So Arena PvP is definitely the one you want to check out if you want to have it balanced. But with that said, we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. One last thing which I want to point out: if you want to check out the Lost Ark Closed Beta, I have some good news for you. We will stream the game, and we have tons, and I literally mean tons, of beta keys to give away thanks to Amazon Game Studios. And if you want to check out the stream and you might want to grab some keys, it's pretty simple. I'm streaming on trovo.live/chaosmole, and we will be live the whole beta with Lost Ark, so definitely make sure to stop by. You will find the link and the times down in the video description, and you basically have nothing more to do than just hanging out, and then you have a pretty good chance to actually grab a beta key. So that's just the last thing I wanted to announce. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click on the like button. If you didn't like this video for whatever reason, well, the dislike button is right next to it. And if you're new to the channel, you want to see more Lost Ark videos, gaming news, reaction videos, tips and tricks for new players, then I would appreciate if you also consider to subscribe to the channel. Please don't forget to click on the bell icon, because if you don't do that, you might be subscribed to my channel, but you will never get another information that I uploaded another video to my channel, and you will be like, hey, when was the last time chaosmole uploaded a video on his channel? And I'm uploading videos daily, but YouTube is not telling you, so it's a bit weird. So what I want to say, please don't forget to click on the bell icon if you should subscribe. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I hope I see you next time in Arkesia.